Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get Bad Piggies on your Android phone with everything unlocked. I'm talking sandboxes, I'm talking all the customization, everything. And to do that, we're going to use a little bit of a technical method, but that's okay because I'm going to walk you through all of it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is plug in your phone to your PC, and don't just plug it into your PC. You want to make sure that file transfer is on. And so you got to use a cable that is equipped for data transfer. The best way to check for that is first just grab a cable, plug her in, and then scroll down on your notification tray until you see this right here. This is your USB preferences menu, and when you first go into this menu, it is going to be on no data transfer, charge only. And so if you are unable to change any of the settings in here, that means your USB cable sucks and you got to go grab a different one. So you want to make sure that file transfer is selected. You might have to put in your password, and then you're good to go for the rest of the video. Second thing you want to do, go down into the description and download this file right here. This is a specific version of Bad Piggies that we need. You can't just exploit the Play Store version because they patched this. We're going to specifically use 2.4.3211, and don't worry, you still get all of the modern levels and features. You just can't use multiplayer, but that's okay. So we need this file right here. So go ahead and download this file. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to. But once you have it downloaded, this is the file right there. We're going to move this file from your downloads into your phone. That's why I had you put file transfer on your phone to your computer. So go ahead and just copy the file here, and then go into your Pixel 8 Pro, download, and then paste it into there. I already have it in there though, but make sure it's pasted into that downloads folder. And now, my OBS, here we go. So now for the sake of this video, on my phone, I'm going to be using the Google Files app. So go into your file browser, into your phone, and then you'll see this menu here, and we're actually going to change that into the internal storage. You could just click on downloads, but in my opinion, it's actually better and more reliable to click on internal storage and download, and then that file right there on the top, that is the file we need right there. However, before we can download it, we need to do something first. Go to the Play Store, and then click on your little icon at the top, then click on Play Protect, and then you should see this. The reason why we have to turn off Play Protect is because it's going to see this file, and it's going to be like, wait, hold on, there's a better file on the Play Store. But we don't want to get this file from the Play Store. We want the specific version so we can hack the game. So click on the settings gear up there on the right, and then just go ahead and turn that off. And you'll have to put in your password, of course. And then bam. Okay, go back to your file browser, and we are now ready to install the app. Make sure it's the right version. And then click install. If it doesn't say install, if it says something like, oh, we need permission to do this, just follow the text prompts and then make sure you install. Wait for it, and then there we go. Bad Piggies is installed. Let me make that bigger for you. Bam, there we go. It's going to ask you about notifications. Just click anything, it doesn't matter, and then click OK on that prompt. What it's doing right now, checking assets, basically just means it's creating the files for the game within the Android/data folder, which we're going to go into later. So opening up Bad Piggies here, you can see that none of the levels are played, none of them are unlocked. If you go to the sandboxes here, none of the sandboxes are unlocked. Everything's locked. Nothing is available. So we're going to change that. We're going to make everything unlocked. To do that, go back to your computer and go back to the link in the description, the drive folder that I've linked, and you want this file right here, progress.dat. And note that this file is 205 kilobytes. That comes into play later. So download this file right here, progress.dat, and then go to your file manager, and then go to this PC, and then go to your phone, internal storage. You want to go into Android, then data, and then there is a lot of folders in here, so it's kind of intimidating, but really it's not that bad. So scroll down until you see, it might take a while. Here's a pro tip. So when you open this folder, you're not going to see what I'm seeing here. You're probably going to see something like this, and it's going to be all over the place. So just quick tip here, if you go to view up here at the top, you can go to details and then sort by name ascending. This makes it really easy to find what we're looking for. And so now what you can do is scroll down until you see, where is it? Right there. So com.rovio.badpiggies. This is the folder that we are looking for. This is what you're trying to find. Pause the video if you need to go and find the folder. I know it can be a little hard to find in that massive thing of files. Okay, and now go into the files folder, and there's two things we need to delete: progress.dat and progress.dat.back. Basically, these are your progress datas. These files tell the game how much progress you've made and what you have unlocked. Technically, progress.bat is the folder that does that, and in case you're messing around with the files, it'll actually replace whatever you put in here with progress.dat.back. So to prevent it from doing that, we have to delete both files. Just delete them and do not open the game during this. Make sure when you delete these files, the game is closed. Okay, now next step, open a new file browser window so that you don't have to find that folder again. And then go into your downloads where you downloaded that progress.dat file. And then from there, go ahead and just drag that one in to the com.rovio.badpiggies folder. And then notice here that this one that we just put in is a lot larger than the file we just deleted. So that's how you know that you did it right. All right, let me go back to my OBS here. So now go back to Bad Piggies. It might take a second to load. And we're in. Okay, so now, first thing you already notice, this thing is unlocked. So you have multiplayer. So I might have mentioned it before that we didn't have multiplayer. I lied. We have multiplayer. Use it at your own risk, though. I've never actually tried multiplayer in this game. Okay, so look at everything here. Field of Dreams is even open. That's pretty cool, man. And then we have the mechanics menu, and then you go into here. Look at that. Every single customization option is already unlocked. You don't have to do any work. It's already there. We have Little Pig Adventure, Find the Statues. Literally every level is unlocked. All the sandboxes, everything's already been done. So you can just go in and start playing. The only thing that this doesn't do is increase your cash. But look at this. You don't need cash. Everything's already unlocked. So, yep, basically that's how you do it. That is how you unlock everything in Bad Piggies Mobile. I'm also going to link down in the description the tutorial for the PC version, but do keep in mind that that tutorial is a lot older. Like a lot older. I think I'm a child in that video still, so yeah, can't vouch for the production quality there, but hope you enjoyed, and then do comment down below if this worked for you so that other people can see this and know that it works. Make sure to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Okay, cutting here.